Hello everyone, Agion here, another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawned on the south side as the OKW, we have Jive for Jets. Aren't you the OKW one trick from GCS? Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Either way, and as opponent we have Serveant, Farage. Some odd reason I was thinking Halo Wars Sergeant Forge when I saw this name. How do you deal with Lend-Lease? Lend-Lease just hasn't changed. It actually has been slightly nerfed. Dishka's quite good, though the Dishka has trouble versus the 222 because it has a higher armor. So 222, like you said, is a good option. If your opponent penals are very strong at the moment, tend to be more preferred over conscript, so and plus with the Dishka you can get an MG through that way. Black half track will actually suppress the squads, and just avoid the Dishkas for the time being. That is a possibility. Panther, honestly, the problem with Lend-Lease is with almost all call-ins, mainly call-ins with involving late to mid game. Mid to late game, I should probably say, because it's just so cost efficient. Dishkas and 2 CP is actually proper timing. It's extremely machine gun, but it's only available to 2 doctrines: Lend-Lease and the community defensive tactics, if I remember the name properly. It's defensive doctrine for the Student Tiger versus Shermans is a bit crazy, or wipes. Possibility, but Shermans can rush down. Do got the Kubovagen capturing up the fuel point. This is just a bit of a side conversation I sort of got a bit sidetracked into. Ooh, loses the Kubovagen a bit unnecessarily. Did go for straight for infantry sections, not getting the one med tank plus mechanic warriors should be enough. Medium tank, not med, medium. Do got onto the cutoff point. Will secure this point mainly because his opponent went for 2 rear infantry section over here. But with probably all call-ons, it's just too cost efficient for in comparison to teching, such with the M4C Shermans. If the M4C Shermans were labeled into the tier 4 structure, it'd be much bit more balanced. Dishkas are a very strong unit. I would largely say things to make nerf Dishkas without hurting the performance, which they have a very good performance, is perhaps make them into a 4-man squad. Primarily, because the 4-man squad just gives it so much durability. And that's primarily CP's right. The Dishkas, to make it much more different from Maxims, they need to sort of retain their similar combat effectiveness. We do get the 55 caliber sniper coming on out. We'll fire a couple shots in. So I would say the proper way to nerf Dishkas is probably to make it to a 4-man squad, so they can keep the performance but not the durability. Primarily, one problem is its huge durability. And goodness, I know what you're talking about using. Oh, nasty! You're using that to deny the exit out of the building, or help interrupt it. And using this directional cover pretty much by prevent any additional fire from this direction, popping out like that. Very nice. You get the sniper now moving on forward. One thing I've been experimenting around with, note I play 3v3s. For the armor doctrine, I usually go med HQ, mechanize HQ, and keep all the fuel for Storm Tiger while getting perhaps a Puma or 2 to have a mobile AT answer. And since they do have, of course, the heat rounds on the Pumas, it will really help them punch a level above their weight. Though granted, it's quite a bit of heavy munitions. I usually also go. Note I play mostly 3v3s. My build opener is, in fact, a second Sturm Pioneer into 2 Kubovagens. No Volks. Just because I just want, if I can avoid mainline infantry and use support weapons such as the very cost-effective MG34 likes Vacant Warfares, I will do it. MG34s, they do have approximately same suppression rate as the MG42. They're just much cheaper. They're not as high damage, but they're cheap enough that you can spam them out everywhere for a suppression platform. So people really hate it when I do that. Or at least I get... So in the end, I try to get 2 Volks, 2 MG34s, 2 Vacant Warfares, a couple Pumas, and the Sturm Tiger. That's usually my final build set for the elite armor. The elite armor, and just get more, and perhaps then get Stukas of Fus or more Pumas depending on the map, and so on and so forth. You got a flak half track. I've been experimenting around with it. Just needs a little bit of work, I would say. It just whole setting up thing. It's very buggy. It seems like, because especially that bar says it's setting up. You know, it's firing. You know, initiate the setup. It's just such a buggy unit. Sometimes it does set up, sometimes it doesn't. Something I'm planning perhaps to mod around, try to edit it. I'm thinking about trying to increase the aim time so it avoids, so you don't have to set it up to help avoid any of the bugginess I've been experimenting around with. A medium success, I would say. You got an AEC coming on out. I would like to see a Vacant Warfare or 2, because he spent out quite a bit of fuel on this flak half track. 55 fuel, though it is pretty cheap on manpower, ain't it? 270, that is relatively cheap when it comes to light vehicles. But AEC is out, he's on the forward part of the map. He does, of course, have concealing smoke. AC will start rolling in. We may want to see if Panzerfaust does receive a hit. He will take another 2 to go down. We'll see if Panzerfaust, if he throws on the Panzer Tactician, yes. But does get the kill. Ooh, but the sniper may in fact go down, but no, just barely stays alive. Whoops. Good try using the flak half track. Very underrated unit. On the weaker side generally. We do see Incendiary Grenade, and he will force back the Volksgrenadiers. Sniper is getting some healing from this nearby unit. Really does need it. You're going to see another supply truck coming on out. Seeing he lost the flak half track, I would not be surprised if this is going to be a mechanized headquarters. The Shirapans headquarters could be a possibility, but he needs a Vacant Warfare to protect it, or else the AC may accidentally stumble upon it and destroy it while it's being built. Another sniper! This is very unusual. The first sniper is actually pretty uncommon. But 2 sniper? Very unusual. Let's see how it does. We got the Volksgrenadiers. I'm not sure why I was thinking Sturm Pioneers. First, the sniper, well known, hasn't been fully healed. Another sniper has made itself reveal. It's like, holy crap, now there's 2 snipers. Double sniper? Yes. And the AC still has not been repaired. I have too much manpower, lol. And he did not get a mortar pit, which is actually sort of surprising. Granted, you can no longer build mortar pits here, but mortar pits, say, here would be quite powerful. Oh, okay. If you don't want to go with mortar pit, sure. I would highly recommend you go for a 6-pounder. Or is it 7-pounder? I always forget that number. Is it 6 or 7? It is 6. Unusual doctrine to choose seeing a 1v1. We are going to see the Vanguard operation. Vanguard operations will, of course, call on the airfield landing officer, able to build additional commando units and a medic squad. The medic squad may be very warranted for these snipers who've been very low in health and very wounded. The medic squads will actually be quite nice for that. Just so you don't have to worry about infantry section. Ooh, this squad may in fact go down. There's of course the sniper. The infantry section trying to fire upon him or upon retreat. Will not get the kill. Sturm Pioneers do have the Panzer track. He will ward away the vehicle. Most likely won't get the kill. Rolls a miss. That 4 Volks already? That must be from wounding those snipers. It has to be. We'll probably go in the building. We'll probably be displaced by the sniper. Using the fast draw, get out. Ooh, very dangerous, very dangerous. The sniper could pick in a shot. Of course, these utilize the long aim time against the sniper. We got some more infantry sections over here. I would like to see the 5-man squad upgrade. The 5-man squad is very potent. Giving your infantry sections just additional man is one of probably the most powerful upgrades in the game. You got Shirapan's headquarters, very defensively, very. Most people we see it cover this point over here, but he's covering this point. Unusual, but it's in the eye of the beholder. It won't be taken out anytime soon. We do got the elite armor doctrine coming on out. I would like to see. He needs AT. Terrible game for me. Yeah, it's Sergeant Farage. Servant Farage. I want to say Sergeant Forge. Servant Farage. Farage. Isn't really doing half bad, I would say. Let's see. Does he have the tier 2? He does not have tier 2. He's approaching fuel for it. Both sides invested quite a bit in a fuel asset. I think it's like 60 fuel or 70 fuel for the AEC and 55 for the flak half track. Having the fuel point over here. Sniper and intersection are there to respond. I would say he needs AT. Jaya for Jett needs AT. He could go also for a Lig, because he has the tech structure for it. He could go for a couple MG-34s for securing this area. A cannon war from be half bad, but his first vehicle I would like to see is the Jagdpanzer. Jagdpanzer would be a very good AT unit in dealing with any future armored assets. Looks like the sniper has retreated over here. The other sniper was severely wounded. This Vet 5 Volks is a bit of a problem, but he's getting focused on by 2 squads. Both sides just have a lot of manpower. Volks Grenadiers squad will need to retreat back. We do see some Obersatsen. So we are going to see some elite infantry. We do got the Ford headquarters coming down, the Ford logistics glider. I never understand why on earth does it always comes down that yellow border when it lands down. Doesn't increase fuel or it does anything to the sector directly. Doesn't deny capture. He lands it right into his air base. Or I guess he really perhaps wanted to use keep the option open for commandos. Obsolats there are upgrading the MG-34. The MG-34 is probably the most potent slot item in the game. We are approaching fuel for the Jagdpanzer. We may see it, we may not. He should have enough fuel now. He's going to get another squad of Obsolats. He has enough manpower for it. He wants to get heavy elite infantry. Do got the officer rally coming in. Do got a light gammon bomb. We'll claim one of the Sturm Pioneers. Oh, I hear one of these snipers called in the artillery barrage from the base. So we will see some peppering of the HQ. Probably won't do much more damage except to right around here, I would say. So, worth it? Probably not. Annoying? Probably. We are approaching fuel for. We do have enough fuel for the Panzer IV. You could see it. He could go straight for a Panther. He knows his opponent has an AEC. His opponent has. I wonder, has he gone for any of the hammer or anvil? Nope. We've got quite a bit of damage coming down on the squad. The AC does getting some nice hits. Try to go for a Panzerfaust. Will be forced away. May in fact get a squad wipe. Losing it won't be all too bad because he has two Obersoldaten. AC is coming forward. We'll get some nice hits. Or not so nice hits. The MG's getting some hits. Where he is approaching the field for Panther. It costs us 200. To note, he could go straight for Sturmtiger, but I would like to see some sort of AT asset beforehand, such as the Kettenwerfers or a Jagdpanzer.
Sorry, but we're being bloody shot at! Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. Get down!
One reason, as I mentioned before, I usually go for mechanized HQ instead of not even a sheer Panzer headquarters, primarily because the AP rounds really does make the Pumas fight quite effectively. And I would say the Puma is the only vehicle in the game that I would classify it as a medium vehicle. I do hear the airfield landing officers will meet two Obersoldaten, bit of blobby style with the Obersoldaten, but keeping it straight will be a very effective anti-infantry.
A capture point is being overrun.
Granted, these snipers will be a bit of a problem for the Obersoldaten. One shot, one kill. We will see a bundle grenade. Does try to throw it on the outside where they're trying to exit out. He probably was thinking that he's going to retreat back this way, but he did not. He is approaching fuel. He could go for... He has a lot of anti-infantry assets. I would not mind seeing a Firefly. Firefly would be a very potent anti-tank asset. Obersoldaten, ooh, meeting both the snipers, almost gets killed, but will not. Sturmtiger now available. Going for a Panther, not Sturmtiger. That's probably a better option because he needs an AT option. Do have the Firefly. Yes, I did have a good prediction. Firefly is a good option because he already has a lot of anti-infantry assets. Would like to see, actually, after that gets deployed, I would like to see a 5-man squad. He has plenty of manpower to support any sort of bleed. His opponent has not revealed any sort of doctrinal asset being deployed. Squad almost gets wiped out, but will not. Do get a sniper being applying in some damage. That 5 Volk squad will get forced back. He could get a squad wipe. The snipers get a couple good hits, but most likely won't able to.
A Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
You got tulips immediately being built. Looks like he's not going to eye for the strafing support. The AEC is even sniping. The AEC has a very low scatter. It can actually take out individual units quite well, like the Puma. Do get the Panther on now on out. We do have the Pinto Mount being researched. Firefly of Tulips is actually on the wrong side of the map to deal with the Panther. We do got some landmines here. Very nice. Very... Oh! There we go. And Panther's not getting hit. Nice turret lock by the sniper. Nice Tulips coming in. Roll some misses. But the initial stun there will stop the movement. Lose the Panther quite quickly. Very bad news for Jett. I honestly don't know what he should do now. A Jagdpanzer would probably be his best option at the moment for his next vehicle. Though he does not need to worry about anti-vehicle assets all too much, it's only the AC he has to worry about. He could always go for the Kettenwerfer or 2 for defense. Though he can't afford 1, it'd be a bit hard to support 2 with manpower bleed. We got another M6 mine right here. So this retreating squad could get wiped by it. We'll see Incendiary onto these infantry section. In fact, they were saying on the for a very long time he may in fact lose it entirely. Both these squads are down to one. He loses one. Oh, he did not force focus fire on that one. Could have took it out if because he was on over negative ground. Do got these Ocelots now at the Vet 2, so they gain all their accuracy bonuses just now, giving them significant damage. Almost wiping a sniper twice does nothing. Oh, if the guy's still alive, he's still alive. I'm pretty sure he used all of my luck this game. He got very lucky multiple times that those snipers didn't get wiped out. He does have quite a bit of manpower. He could always afford a commando squad to assist the airfield landing officer in close quarters combat. We got a Vikander Warfare now coming on out. He does get a nice hit there. Not worth it. Just save the munitions for either strafing support or the fire flower. We'll capture this building. Could throw a bundle. Try to destroy the building, but knowing his opponent, he's on point. Vet 2 Obusadotson will now apply some very good damage within the building. But the snipers are pitching in. Do got a Vet 3 sniper, so will do additional damage. On-field healing, the most potent of all the healing abilities. While it's weaker for other units, such as the sniper, it is very potent for the infantry section. If he wants to heal up the snipers, he does have the manpower to afford a medic squad. We've got the heroic charge, running straight into STG fires. Very heroic, apparently. Officer charge. I'm not sure why I thought it was called heroic. Folks coming in, try to get a kill on the sniper once again. Runs straight into a mine. Ooh, could lose a squad. Sniper lining up the shop. Does have increased accuracy based on veterancy, I believe. Does not get a shot off, however. Intersection now trying to focus fire. Will get the intersections will get the kill. Does he have increased accuracy? Penetration damage. Survivability and vision range. So there's no increased accuracy. And Warfare sat there for a full 5 seconds. That's the Vikander Warfare for you. Yep, that's actually normal. Vikander Warfare has, I think, the longest of all the aim times. The OKW player is on a severe back foot of this game. He has to deal with snipers, though he does have 2 Obusadotson, which are very potent anti-infantry. His remaining Volk squads are very vetted. Doesn't have any sort of AT other than Panzerschrecks. I'm going to sneeze. Feels like a sneeze coming up. You know that feeling when a sneeze is going to come out, but it doesn't. You see a bun or light gammon. Will safely and happily detonate without killing anybody. Nice salvaging, just trying to gather as much resources as possible. This will help him claiming another vehicle. He could go for Sturm Tiger, but his opponent has so much fuel in the bank. Oh, he's saving up for the Vanguard Operation Crocodile. Ooh, lost a squad. Lewis lost a sniper squad, in fact. I'm not sure where that exactly went down. But it's probably about time snipers started should have been killed. Obusadotson now at Vet 3 and Vet 2. Very potent force. It is fast approaching for the crocodile. The Vikander has been reclaimed. A Jagdpanzer would be perhaps the best option. Ooh, run straight into an AT mine. Bundle grenade coming out forward. Ooh, Obsatson may get wiped, but probably not. Forget Warfare does get a nice shot into the intersection. Really show them who's boss. We have a rocket launcher. You have rifles. Does lose a squad there. Now he's on 1-to-1 medical squad. I would like to see perhaps a commando squad for reinforcements. We'll spawn out the Churchill Crocodile. Then again, he doesn't really need any more anti-infantry assets with that Churchill Crocodile. He could go for another Royal Engineer squad for the repairs, really. Could go for 2 mortar pits, actually. Also, could place them behind the structure. Very good bombardment this area and help cover up this area. That may be the best option. He looks like he was trying to do an attack move, but actually clicked onto the wreck. He will destroy the wreck by running it over, preventing any sort of salvage. Whether that's intended or not, it is what happened. Perhaps we're going to destroying the Panzer headquarters. We do got the 2 AT assets right here, going to run into the crocodile. We got another infantry section coming on out. Do see a Panzerfaust. Do got the Sturm Pioneers soaking up all the flame damage, but the flamers now hitting the Mechanwerfer. May lose a sniper. Do got another Panther coming on out. The Mechanwerfer will get killed. Ooh, using the heat rounds coming on forward, trying to throw in as much damage as possible. Not in range. Oh, just gets out of range. Quickly moves to the Firefly. He could try dealing with the Firefly first. You got the AP rounds now going offline. You may see the tulips being lined up. Or not. Both sides rolling some bounces. Looks like a squad was wiped. Ooh, there goes the last of the Volksgrenadier squad. We'll see another Oberstatsen squad. It looks like he's replacing all of his Volksgrenadiers with Oberstatsen. Would like to see another squad of Royal Engineers to repair up. And perhaps recapture this Mechanwerfer with the Sturm Pioneers. Sturm Pioneers are repairing up the Panther. Wait. Main gun destroyed does not affect the Flamer. I think the Flamer is a bit more... Never mind. I probably thought the Flamer was the main gun, not the actual cannon. I mean, you pretty much use the Crocodile for the Flamer. You've got the Panther rolling on forward. If he were to hover over the Fog of War, he can hear it. You got the Officer Charge, who of course gains some stupidly absurd buffs. Retreats back to squad. Panther couldn't roll in. Should activate perhaps the heat rounds. He does activate the heat rounds. Down to 1 shot till the Crocodile goes down. Rolls a miss with the tulips. There goes the Crocodile. We could see, in fact, ooh, Treadbreaker. Panzerstrike missed, but the shot does hit. The Firefly is very low on health. Treadbreaker did not complete. Ooh, but runs straight into an AT mine. But he's not going to risk the Firefly. Oh, he is going to risk the Firefly. If he had enough munitions, he could have threw in the strafing support to help try to wipe it out. Because it does throw in some rockets. We're going to see a bundle grenade. Oh, loses the Obsidatsen when he was not paying attention. More luck for you. Both sides have been lucky and unlucky. We will see a reinforcing squad of commandos. I would like to see another squad of engineers for the repairs. As stated before, Vet 4 Obsidatsen now can suppress his opposing squads. And sort of lucky that he did not wipe off that sniper. I mean, the accuracy is so high on these squads. How on earth did he not wipe that squad? You only need a couple more bullets, or a bullet. I feel Irish. Was Ireland part of the United Kingdom at this time, or no? I forget which time where Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Was it World War One or World War Two when they split apart? Excluding Northern Ireland, of course.
Enemy causing trouble.
Using the heal ability from their infantry section. Commandos on hold fire. The airfield landing officer does not have cloaking while the commandos do. Panther does not have the pintle mount. But he does have the Panzer Commander, which you get the very expensive coordinated barrage, which has an extremely long delay. And really not all that worth it, but you will gain the passive sight range and all that. Airfield landing officer will force with some Obsidatsen. Storm Pioneers are at Vet 3, so they do have access to the stun grenades. Trying to wiping out the forward landing airfield officer.
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Looks like he was unable to. Something got destroyed. Looks like this bunker. And I guess now would be a good time to get the Sturm Tiger, since he only has to deal with the Firefly. The Firefly is at Vet 2, so what does it gain? Increased accuracy? Increased rate of fire and turret rotation. At Vet 3 they gain additional damage. Vet 5 Obsidatsen, this is a monstrosity to deal with. I think he gained a lot of damage, and he might have been the one that wiped out the sniper. Huh, never seen this little icon. I may need to keep note of that. Various mines coming on down, so it looks like he's not going to eye for the strafing support anytime soon. Do get the Churchill Crocodile coming on forward. I wonder where he cast ability. It would reveal the flares in the fog of war. He might just cast it over dead area. Doesn't look like he want to reveal the flares. Oh, the flares may have already timed out, actually, by the time I was looking around for them. Obsidatsen moving forward. We do got these commandos in stealth, but has been revealed. To disable stealth, throws out a light gammon. We got a Mechanic Warfare here. We'll spot the Firefly. We'll get a nice hit. Firefly does get a nice hit on the Panzer. Ooh, very close to death. Mechanic Warfare needs to get one more shot in. Yes, he will. Firefly will. The Crocodile will burn down the Mechanic Warfare. Ooh, Obsidatsen may have been taken out, but did not. Second Mechanic Warfare has came out. And thanks to the fact that the main gun's not linked with the gun, he can't burn down the Mechanic Warfare. Snipers, however, can pick away at it. Or he could just capture it. Another squad of commandos now out. He has the manpower for it. We'll actually capture it, but burning of his squad's not ideal. Vet 5 Obsidatsen may in fact wipe the team. Nope, he will get forced away.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And just more luck.
Heavy tank awaiting orders.
And looks like these squads will get burned out. Do got another Panther coming on out. I would like to see perhaps pinto mounts on both of these so we can have some anti-infantry assets. And my nose is just needs a good scratching apparently. You got the heroic charge being initiated. Alright, but we'll start picking away some additional targets. I wonder how many kills this guy has. 35. I'm assuming the other one had quite a bit of kills also. Hopes out the squad may get wiped out by the light gammon. No, it will not. Rushing on forward, he could call in an artillery strike onto some location. Of course, he can't get the pinto mount because he already got the commander. He may run into an AT mine. This mechanic warfare has been captured and mostly been healed up. Lock turret has come down. Coh2 maybe went out if they weren't focus firing against the squad there. Down to 2 members. Usually the pinto mount on this squad. Could go in and call an artillery barrage, and right here would be a very potent position. There goes the tree. Runnings. That was so lucky he didn't run into this squad. That could have wiped out the squad. Ooh. Can't lose that squad. That's his most valuable squad right now. Crocodile still sitting back at base, now fully repaired. He does have enough for another Sherman Firefly right now.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Oh, I guess he was thinking the commando squad was still there. Very good idea to try to do a blind bundle, but no cigar. Still stacking up quite a bit of manpower. Does not have either of these, so Sherman Firefly is his only option unless he's planning to set up a 17-pounder. Coh2 will find these commandos. Grenade does get a nice 2 kills. Probably won't lose a squad entirely. May lose another member. Nope. Coh2 may want to focus down the mechanic warfare, remove his AT assets, but it looks like he will be able to retreat back.
Point is being overrun.
I'm not exactly sure what the UKF person is supposed to do at this point. He could go for... He needs some AT, basically, so he can roll in the Crocodile with little fear of reprisal. So perhaps 6-pounder, 17-pounder, both be probably a good option. He doesn't have to worry about anything to really wipe in placements at the moment. 17-pounder would be probably actually be a very good option. Though he doesn't have the population for it because it costs 20 population. Ooh, he may in fact lose his Vet 5 over Sadasen. That is a huge loss. Oh, he lost one of his squads of commandos somewhere. Doom Pioneers at Vet 4, now they do gain access to the increased survivability and accuracy while under fire. Ooh, very close to death. He could rush him with both his Panthers. Nope, the other one is currently preparing back at home. Does use the heat rounds.
The enemy have destroyed one of our Sherman fireflies.
It's gonna hit by a cannon weapon, but it does get decrewed by Obsidatson. Using both of those Sherman Fireflies, I would say his best option at the moment is, in fact, a 17-pounder. Ooh.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Another squad of Obsidatson now out. He is approaching the field for the Sturm Tiger. He just needs a lot more manpower.
We're losing a capture point.
You got a 6-pounder, probably very warranted for additional AT. Really, the match has quite quiet down. This pathing, what unit is he referring to? Something stuck? Don't see anything stuck.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And they're rolling on in. Obsidatson may get a wipe on that Royal Engineer squad. Will not. Ooh, sustaining a lot of fire onto the Churchill Crocodile. Holy!
The squad's gone.
It was like the fire may have detonated the landmine. Did lose a squad in infantry section. Leading off a lot of squads, currently the UKF player. So he already has quite a bit of anti-infantry assets in form of elite infantry such as commandos. Infantry section, he could just let them go down to one member, force him back and use him as a healing squad.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
You've got 2 AT units. Huge amount of damage now coming on out. May see 2 more AT weapons. Fires and destroys the Panther.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Cannon does have a pretty good penetration rate. If I were to, I'm just going to quickly pull up a tag. That was only a Vet 1 Panther, so it has the standard armor rate. Does run into another AT mine. Not ideal. But in comparison, I'm just going to bring up the AT weapons over here on my other monitor. And let's see how unlikely it is for that to actually penetrate all in front. We got AT weapons hitting. Since that Vet 2 does have the increased armor, they try and do this while covering the action. We do got the Sturm Tiger now out on the field. Rockets ready to go, but his units constantly rushing. He could fire a preemptive aiming shot, but he would notice the vehicle firing, aiming not at its target. You see it canceled there. But in comparison, the cannon warfare pounder. The cannon warfare has an arm penetration of 190. 6-pounder has an arm penetration of 200. The Panther has the armor of 320. So approximately 2/3 chance of penetrating for each of them. So that's actually a quite high chance for penetration. And he just probably just rolled a bit lucky, not having one of them bounce. But I'm pretty sure one of the shots did miss, if I remember correctly. So that more could have been the one that wouldn't penetrate anyways.
Ready to give someone a bloody nose.
Do have a Firefly now out. A very diverse composition by the UKF player, having one of each squad, or one left, versus his opponents who's just using Obsidian and Panthers, pretty much.
A capture point is being overrun.
Commando's sneaking on around. Storm Tiger trying to line up shot, a preemptive shot, aiming right around here. Let's get a stun shot, which
Trying to take one of our points.
stopped the weapon from firing. Now firing does get a direct hit on the AT gun on the Firefly. A stun only delayed it, did not cancel it. That's the first time I've actually seen that combination of events happen. It does wipe out the pretty much all the AT assets. Panthers now rolling on forward with the arm heat rounds just timed off. You still got the Vican Warfare. 6-pounder has just been decrewed, not destroyed.
Our headquarters are under fire.
Does call in the artillery barrage from the Panther. Stun lock from the sniper, protecting the crocodile. He could have dived in, but probably better safe than sorry. Grenades from both sides almost pushed the airfield landing officer into the bundle.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Lining up shot, destroys 6-pounder, causes an implosion of all the effects and then explosion. I'm talking about all these props. Doom Tiger just now fully loaded, not repaired. The emergency crit repairs hardly repairs anything. It only repairs, I think, like 100 health. Not a whole lot, so... And very expensive. Does repair the engine crits. Some Pioneers, they do have the increased repair rates under one of these things, if I remember correctly. Repairs, yeah, under Vet 3 does gain increased repair. Oh, fires off the rocket, does kill off the squad of commandos. I think the OKW player will win out this game, having... Both sides have lost a lot of squads, but I think the British player lost a bit more. But Obsidian are quite expensive to reinforce, so overall it's quite even there. Yeah, probably not.
A capture point is
He lost a
being
number of
overrun.
Obsidian also. Overall lost, what, 2 Panthers versus, what, 3 Fireflies? I could just go ahead and pull this up. That's not what I'm looking at. And units lost, we do see 3 Sherman Fireflies lost. And we do have, I'm trying to pull up the other person's menu in this. Doesn't always work out. I could go down the list trying to find all of that, but I won't be able to. Oh, here we go.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
This... Yeah, I'm trying to switch between players and see who's killed what. Doesn't really all work out too well. Oh, that rock got kicked. Not sure who on earth can kick a rock like that. That rock probably weighs about 200, 300 pounds. If not more. Obsidian did deny this garrison. Ooh, going for a very risky bundle grenade, or trying to wipe out the sniper. Let's throw a bundle there, could destroy the house. Will not destroy the house, actually. I'm surprised. You can currently afford another Panther. That was lucky. Yeah, this sniper has been living for such a long time. As with a lot of things. You get the Panther, Storm Tiger now fully loaded with its, what was it, 372mm rocket, 18 centimeter, so 380 millimeter. It weighs a lot. I think it actually weighed like 372 kilograms, if I remember correctly. We have a significant amount of manpower by the UKF player once again. He could go for another squad of commandos, could go for some more snipers. Vet 4 Panther now out on the field. Sturm Tiger does wipe out his last of his infantry section. Now he could go for the medics instead for heals. There's no way to heal the sniper at the moment.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Panther playing so defensively. Crocodile could spot for the Firefly. For some reason, I think the Firefly should have the flamethrower. The Crocodile should have the big gun. But nope. Goes out. Bundle did not wipe the squad. It almost seemed like that was a small explosion, not the bundle grenade size explosion.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Again, we're for setting on up. We'll get a hit onto the Firefly.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
We'll spawn out a squad of infantry section, primarily for the healing, but there's always the medic that people forget. 17 pounder. Oh, but the 70 power cannot fire through. It does not have piercing rounds. While it may be able to be force fired over the debris, it cannot automatically fire over debris. Huge difference. It's not the Pack 43 in that aspect.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
Going for another squad of engineers for the repairs. Could go for the weapon racks and get some Piets on them. 70 pounder all set up, but currently it's sight blocked. Needs to be have the gun facing more this direction. Sturm Tiger rolling up a shot. Does get a nice hit onto the Panther. It looks like that may have been a forced fire ground. Lines up a shot. Sturm Tiger firing. Does brace it. I don't think it actually would have wiped it out, even if it wasn't braced. The thing has 900 health, if I remember correctly. You hear an AT mine right here. I believe that Sturm Tiger only deals 700 damage. Oh, time to look it up once again. We do got the big cannon for trying to hit the replacement. It will take a significant amount of time, but probably won't be able to be forced back shortly. Sturm Tiger, Sturm Tiger. You can always go for the grenade launcher that has a range of 15. Let's see, the big rocket only does 640 damage. So will not wipe the emplacement. Loses the Obsidian squad, picks up the MG-34 on the airfield landing officer. That squad is now very devastating. I wonder if it can actually still move and shoot like the Obsidian. Usually drops another entity that does not. Sturm Tiger down to the last 30 seconds for reloading. Does get out another squad of Sturm Pioneers. Could go for the hazard removal, which he does for the repairs. Apparently lost his first engineers squad. Overall, I would still say the OKW player is going to win, but I don't know. His opponent still has a significant amount of force also. Population is now at max out for the OKW player. Sort of decent thing he lost that Obsidian. I think he was saying like hi because stealthed in. We do got the heroic charge being initiated. Reference the 70-pounder's range is only through here, but this big line of sight blocker, you can only fire from this right around to this angle, this post, whatever remains of this fence post, if that is a fence post. We got a tulip upgrade on the Firefly. He is approaching munitions for the strafing support, so that is also an option. Panther rolling on forward will find not shooting. How did he not see that squad? Vet 5 Panther. Now you got the Ferrari Panther. Does fire upon the Firefly. Does get destroyed, but actually abandoned. Does you know that it's abandoned? I would like to see Royal Engineers repairing that thing almost immediately. We do got another Panther rolling on forward. He will spot it now and destroy it. 17-pounder may kill it. It only needs one more shot. No, it does not get the gun reloaded in time. Spaghetti Warfare does get a nice shot into it, almost destroying it. It does have enough fuel for another Firefly. It just needs a bit of manpower. Just a very small amount. Airfield Landing Officer versus Vet 3 with MG34 versus Vet 5 Dotson, but will cause suppression and force him back.
Our supply line's broken.
What was that? That may have been a force fire from the 17-pounder. Wondering if you can shoot through that. You can shoot through it just because I don't think it can block projectiles while in this destroyed state, but it cannot automatically fire because it does not have Pierce. It does not have the Pierce attribute in the weapon file. So the 17-pounder, if you would have placed it right around here, would be in a much more potent position. Crocodile up the Vet 3, so it does gain repair engine-related crits. Ooh, losing into Royal Engineers and a couple models, but will retreat out of that out of the house. Both players must be very exhausted. We are fast approaching onto the 1 minute mark. 1 hour mark, I should say. It's been well past the 1 minute. Yes, 17-pounder. Very potent option. Very expensive. It's actually, a 17-pounder is quite good.
The Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
It's just, it does not have the piercing. This cannot fire through projectiles. It needs to be, though it cannot be decrewed.
This upgrade's very nice.
Oh, clearly those intersection wouldn't be able to win out. You got the Firefly. Good fire. Nope. Fire the tulips, I was thinking. Vet 5 Stoom Pioneers. Got the flamethrower now burning in. Vet 5 Panther. I never really see him. You never really see a Vet 5 Panther all too often. Extreme proficiency, sight range, firing the main gun more effectively on the move. Increasing weapon range and accuracy. Ooh, kills off the sniper. Got him. he could have.
We've got 100 points left.
Finally got the sniper with the use of Sturm type shot. I guess that's worth it. The sniper has much less impact the longer the game goes on, but. Oh, he has a significant amount of fuel and manpower, but he has hit pop cap. So you could go for the mechanized HQ for the additional repairs. Additionally, if a Storm Tiger were to go down, he could opt in to go for a King Tiger instead. Storm Tiger is now at Vet 2. At Vet 1, he can gain the ever so potent and not usable whatsoever grenade launcher. Like Gammon, will avoid it. Wow, those airfield landing officers are getting some very nice hits in. Probably won't get wiped. These guys are feeling fatigue. I know I'm feeling a bit of fatigue just trying to cast the replay. But these guys must be really feeling the fatigue.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Oh, if I can ever try to go in for another sneaky cap. We'll start get burning alive. We'll stun the Vet 5 Panther. Ooh, but the heat rounds start coming in. We'll destroy the main gun. If he were to realize it, but he's worried about the 17 pounder. Both of these vehicles are very low in health. He only has one engineer squad. He's approaching munitions for the vehicle crew repairs. So he could use the next 30 seconds for that. Storm Tiger rolling on forward. 17 pounder lining up a shot, is within range, does get a nice hit. Going to try firing over the line of sight of the tree, but these trees tend to block the shots. But goes through it, luckily. Look at that negative damage. Oh, it did get a hit. It did penetrate. Its damage of the 17 pounder. No, that is the Storm Tiger I'm looking at. The damage and penetration of the 17 pounder is. That 2 gives him more HP. Also has much HP as the King Tiger to start with. Yeah, granted, the Storm Tiger is very tanky. The 17 pounder does have a damage of 320, like any other heavy tank destroyer, and does have a penetration of 340. So it can bounce versus some heavier targets, such as the Yaga Tiger. Trust me, I have bounced off his frontal armor so many times. Trying to pull up the stats, but looks like we do got another engagement over here. Do got the heat rounds once again being thrown in. Ooh, Storm Tiger going right there. Building a Obstats squad? How does he have the manpower for that? Well, population. I could have sworn he was at PopCap for such a long time. Oh, do got the light gammon. Does get a nice hit there. I was saying before, I'll just give you a comparison of the King Tiger and Yag Tiger armor. Getting some nice bounces on this Vet 5 Panther. 2 Fireflies are now out. Very large amount of AT, which is only the last desperate option. OKW players are very close of winning. Do got the 2 sharp Fireflies coming in from very close range. Do got heat rounds being activated on one on the other. Do have heat rounds on this guy. Does kill one. Does destroy the Vet 5 Panther. This one may be killed off. Yes, it will get killed off if not by the sheer Panzer headquarters. And losing all that. armor. Should have destroyed the flak HQ when I had the chance. Yeah, because spawn those, Could he have?
Our capture point.
Perhaps there was a point he could have. In comparison, as I was going to say before, the armor of those two heavies, the frontal armor of the King Tiger is 375, so there's a small chance that it will bounce on that. But the stupidly high armor of the Yag Tiger at 525, the 70 pound will have trouble versus the Yag Tiger. We're talking about how he could have took the sheer hands at quarters.
With 25 points left.
And it looks like Servant Farage has surrendered. Very long replay. Very action-packed replay. This is Agion saying thank you for watching. And I think my camera may have been slipping during the middle of the replay. And have a good day.